So today I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly what we would do setting up a client. So this was actually a guy that I met in the gym locally, helping him out a little bit, really just to prove that I still got it, so I can do everything firsthand. We're going to set up his GHL. We're going to set up, so it's a local detailing company. We're going to do a basic GHL setup. We're going to do a meta ad audit, campaign setup, and just a quick and dirty spreadsheet so we can track, and then also with the dashboard. So currently, let me see here, business change to that name. Just so you know, GHL, here, the main things are um, sales and lead pipeline, of course, automations, of course, past customer activation. Here's my core package that I offer. Okay, so we're going to work with that. Obviously, we are going to lead here. He actually has a pretty decent, and these are all screenshots from our text, but he actually has a pretty decent current standing right now. And so he's got 5-star reviews, over 100 reviews. That's awesome. He's kind of set up, and that's one thing I would get access to is a GMB, or GPP rather, and have that set to his actual location. That's a bigger area. So we're going to go through step by step. Like I said, the GHL setup, he's got nothing right now. He basically just has it going to his phone. He worked with a previous company, but they kind of took everything, but he didn't really get into the thick of it. They are currently at, I think it was 9K. And that's the best month ever. And then obviously we want to try and set up some recurring rev for him, so we don't have to be so hard on each of these sales and just one time. So obviously recurring revenue with quarterly packages, etc. And so we're gonna do some research on how to do that. And so just for context, Mavericks Design, the agency that I run, we work primarily with local businesses. We've done it all, but now we've niched down to construction companies and then remodeling companies more specifically, and with the ADU space. So we know how to do all of this. Detailing, this actually was one of my first goes at it when I still had a 9 to 5, was setting up a detail company for a buddy of mine, and then going from there. And we built everything, website, logo, everything like that. And then they turned it over to themselves, and they're actually doing pretty well. I think they merged with somebody else or whatever, but this is definitely something that we have experience with. But I'll show you that we'd be able to do that for anybody. So first things first, let me go to get a new sub account. So sub account, let's just do, I have an imported one, but I'll go ahead and get this. All right, let's see. That's just a start, and I'll show you we're going to build everything. That's just so I can kind of fact check and go from there. So we're going to do, let's see here, top choice mobile detailing. All right, so mobile detailing. There we go. Nice. It's always good whenever we can actually find the business. Okay, here we go. And then I'll blank out all of this. Okay, so let's do here. It was in the freaking screenshot he sent me. All right, so we definitely want to make sure that we get him a good email. And then that also is not something that we want to keep. Business niche, is that even on here? Dang. Okay, cool. Time zone. Okay. Every platform does that different. Okay. So unique requirement, sure. We can set that up. No problem. And then I'm actually going to request him. So What was it? Top choice. Request access. Nice. Okay. So we sent that. So now we'll wait for that. And then all of this is set up. We can set up the social links later. Just want to do this kind of quick and fast. So I think we already have it loaded. Let's go into this. Let's look at our opportunities. Pipelines. Yep. So first things first, we are going to set up the pipeline. So sales and lead pipeline. And so what's going to happen is we want to set up simple strategy. Let's see here. So we're going to go into pipelines, go into this. This is going to be sales pipeline, new lead, attempt contact, contact made, appointment scheduled, got it. You don't need proposal sent. Contract signed, we don't need that. Complete. One loss. This is kind of OD. I don't know if we're going to need that. But I would definitely do a stage like recurring or retainer. I would do recurring client. Maybe. We may change that later. But yeah, this is just new lead, attempted contact, contact made, appointment scheduled, complete. Go from there. That'll work. They're saved down here. Cool. And then we're going to go into the automations. And so this is kind of like the speed of lead that I had built. And so enable autosave, sure. Tag name. So we create the pipeline and we're going to create the tag. So contact tag. Then we're going to add this. This is like if we have past customers. So if I were to manually import someone, like all of their CRM from another company or QuickBooks or anything like that, I usually dump it in here. And then from there, I'm able to tag them so they can still go into our flow. So we're going to do that. And then when I dump them into the flow or when I actually import them, I add that tag manual lead center add. And that's fine. We can do that. Page is any form. Got it. Now, this is where, so this means if you don't know, anytime a Facebook lead form is submitted, page is going to be any. So it's just going to be whichever we give access to, and form is going to be any. Whenever we have different offers and things like that, we can get spicy doing it that way. But then we're going to work with this. Let's see. This is the opportunity. So we're going to create an opportunity pipeline stage, new lead. Perfect. Add tag, my lead. Great. Add Slack message. This is just for clients if we have that. This is the automated Facebook message. A lot of people don't do this. This is what I found to be a little hack. And then SMS day one, we just received your message. And then we're going to go through this and completely get a new, 7-day activation here. So let's go back here. He gave us access to Facebook. So let's do his meta ads. Yeah. Reconnect. Let's see the pages. I'm going to blur this out until we get to top choice. Perfect. Bang, bang. Configure. Okay, we got a ton of forms that he's got going on. All right. So we can work with that. Google, he gave us his Google profile. So we are going to come back to that. But first, let's make sure we have the automation set. So what I'm going to do is dump all of this into Claude, and then we're going to have Claude write all of this for us. So let's see, Claude. Okay. And then now let's see, we're going to blur that out here. This is perfect. We're going to create a new project, and then we are going to name this top choice detail. This isn't a huge deal from what I've seen. Someone's going to probably yell at me and say it's major, but now I have a list of files that I use basically, and so this is going to be a list. This is just through these MD files I was able to find. So basically all of these are just everything that I've worked on in the past, and so I know exactly how to prompt it, but we can go from scratch if we want to do it that way. So what I'm going to do is upload all these files. So let's do this. I have this, copy. I'm going to put that. Actually, I need to, let me just do this. I'll just download this, top choice GHL setup. What I'm going to do is just download this. Usually want to do TXT, but I don't know about how the images are going to go, so let's just do a PDF. And that should save in just a second. Not sure if it did. Let's see. Upload, downloads, nice. And then we're going to go to his website. So top choice detailing. Bang, bang. Where you go here. Let's see what he's building on. That looks like Wix. Let's see. Weebly. Okay, cool. Nice. I haven't seen Weebly in a while. We are going to take a full screenshot of this. Hey, with my face in there. Okay. Nice. They cover the, okay, that's cool. Get some pictures right on. Nice. Okay. This is a lot of pictures. So I definitely want to format that a little better. Okay. So now we have this. Let's save that. And then let's add it up here. Upload. So there it is. Bang, bang. And then that is going to be enough for right now. So that's literally all we know. So we can do here, we are going to set up GHL for this client. They do an amazing job. Goal here is to create GHL automations on the back end to support our meta ads. Give us best use cases and methods for ideal pipelines, automated messaging, copy evenly as possible. AI has made me such a terrible speller. Like, look at all that red, and I don't even really care, and it's just gonna know anyway. Super lazy typer now. Evenly as possible. About to 7-day automation. Please use, and I'm so nice to my AI, just in case they turn on us. Please use real examples, scenarios from top detailing companies that are comparable to us. Scrape Reddit, X, Facebook, Google, etc. to know what's working and apply. So this is something that I actually proven results only. So maybe this is something I would tell overall as a whole. So let's wait till that goes in here. Just ultra instructions. So I'll just rename this because I'm a weirdo, GHL. And then while that's flowing, I'm going to do their offer. You can see the offers and the packages from the files. Please provide the best packages for our detailing company so we can scale from 9K to 30K MRR. Provide recurring packages, monthly, quarterly, etc. Upsell and bolt-ons or Mosey style. And be sure they are no-brainers. Again, use real data from scraping. Okay. Now, this is going to be offering. So GHL, let's see what GHL's got. Wow, why is it so slow right now? Oh, that's annoying. It makes me stay in here. Okay. And what's really annoying is I usually go through Perplexity as well to kind of do like a deep research to see exactly what's working, and then we can go from there. But build a full GHL blueprint, sure. Yeah, see, this is kind of whack. Okay, so while that's cooking, let's see what we have for top choice. Where you at? This is not alphabetical. What in the world? Owned by. Oh, here we go. God, I hate that. There's so many different ad accounts here. All right. One thing he did tell me is that he never leaves his ads on for longer than 5 days. Let's see maximum. Where you at, homie? Amount spent max 630. So we were told that he'd spend $1,500, no problem. I hope he doesn't just delete them. And I hope that we have the pixel installed as well. But that's definitely something that we can work with. So we'll just do lead forms for right now. Message conversation. Like this here, I would have freaking scaled this to the moon. See what's actually working. Okay. Got it. So we have a few things. We definitely want to make sure, see what's working. Okay, broad audience, sure. Just want to see exactly what it is. Daily budget, $65. Auction engagement, and I don't know, engagement ads. That's just a ton of back and forth. I just want a lead form. Location set, 10 miles. I would just do the city. Vehicle detail. Let's go. Yeah, people love that spray foam crap. It's just cool. Got the Tezzy. All right, sweet. Now, let's see, residents, la 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 la. So yeah, ton of emojis, super AI-ish. Definitely want to add options. So yeah, hopefully we're gonna blow this out of the water. So we're gonna set this up. Let's see how this is cooking. You can tell I definitely have ADD. Pipeline stages. Reactivation, build these first. It's been 4 weeks. That works. So I'm going to put this on here. DHL. Okay, pipeline stages. Oh, that's cool. Tag every client, sedan. Okay. New lead. Booked. Completed. Membership offered. Member active. Reactivation needed. Okay. Got it. So this would be one time. Quarterly prepaid client gets a renewal reminder 3 weeks before expiry. I don't know if I'm just being dumb, but what are they? I mean, upsell is highest, DHL elevation, and active clients. 30K MR simple. 60 active members averaging $200 a month. It's 12K base stack. Quarterly prepays, upsells, one-time experiment coding. Okay. So the core insight from the research, level detailing. Nice. What just happened? This is tweaking out. Maybe because I'm just running. Oh, that was the offering side. Okay. So, see, like, Claude has been just OD on this. This is cool looking. I guess it makes it easy to paste it. Okay. Let's do offering. I have everything in full breakdown. Okay. System. All right, here's the actual system. Auto build, cancel anytime in 6 days. $149 a month. Um, Never think about your car being in wide cells. Okay, got it. Membership clean, full exterior. Okay, the elite. Monthly service. All right, so the issue. So the issue here is not being confident that our customers will sign up for monthly or see the need. Do we have any type of quarterly deals? I may want to have a quarterly deal as well, other than just monthly. All right, so we do that. Members, and you actually have it right there, so I'm an idiot. Okay. And I'm going to, I keep everything different in different threads. So good now. Yours is correct. The Claude is just gassing me up always. Monthly subscription space. Okay, I like this. Quarterly entry, the refresh plan. Okay, 4 visits, 1. Not bad. Conversion ladder. Oh my gosh, they're just going crazy with it. Okay. Great. Okay. So we do that 30K, 2 clients, 12. Okay. You might be able to pitch that, but right now, let's just get people in the door. Great. Let's just get people in the door right now for one-time use, then we can upsell on site or after satisfied, whatever. Can we rework these offers or are they competitive? That's what he's got so far. And then what I'll do with this is I just get real sloppy with it. So offers, work in progress. So I will dump the, of course. Okay, so you're not getting me the cool stuff? Whatever. So I will scroll capture. I'll just do the whole thing. Okay, cool. So I'll put this in here. Maybe a little small for the AI to read. Verdict on pricing. I don't like this. Come on, man. Just give me the pay side. Okay, new framing. Oh, it looks like I don't even get just like ad hooks. All right, so that's kind of cool. All right. Raise level 3 to 275. What is level 3 right now? It's a Dan 249. Okay, got it. Got it. Those ad hooks are great. Let's see here. Cool. So we're just getting as much dump as we can. And then I'll just export this, download, PDF, current tab, and then just feed it back into here. But I'll probably say, oh, Claude already sees that, whatever. I think this just finalizes it. Okay, so offers. Okay, cool. Now, meta ads. Actually, let's just do meta ads in here. For this example, I'd normally do a meta ads thread and just let it work through there. Awesome. Create me 3 to 5 full meta ad. Primary text, headline, hooks, description that are going to crush with our offer. Let's do let's lead with the level 1 offer for now, unless you want to push back. Okay, so let's see what happens. Okay, so I like that. Maybe we'll do 2 different campaigns, level 1 and then level 2. And then another thing we can do is look up car detailers, mobile car detailer, Detail Pros Orlando. Nice. Let's see if they have any type of ads going right now. Okay, Premium Max, blah, blah, blah. Oh, that just looks like a lot, but Detail Pros Orlando, let's see. Maybe? No ads. Let's see what other guys are doing. Um, New detail professional kicker. Audio. Whatever, this is wild. Okay. Here we go. Slammer nets. Okay. So let's see if that's actually working. 199. $80 wax. That's kind of cool. Get your boat looking new. That's an option. We could definitely do boat. Ooh, we could do boat too because it's about to be summer. All right, cool. Um, Dude, stop doing that. Maybe we can. Great. Now, can you just generate text for now on, not the pretty HTML? Much appreciated, though. You're doing great. All right. So we're going to create an ad. Yep. And then we are going to, where are we at here? Nope, here. There we go. Okay. So this might be a little small, so I'll go ahead and remove this part. And just put these two next to each other. All right. Don't care about that part. Let's create leads. Bang, bang. Now create the best lead form questions. Low friction at this point. So we just want volume right now, and then we can fine tune. We can do budget. We can do that. Standard dynamic creative. Nah, I don't want to do that right now. Let's just do instant forms. Number of leads. Hey, I'm actually number of leads, sure. Dynamic creative, nah. Location, of course. Thank Cloud, what up? All right. He said 10 miles there. I mean, he set that, sure. Current city only. Let's just do 10 miles. That's what my man had before. Clearly he. Are you kidding? Is that the lowest? All right, cool. Add location, Audience, 18, sure. We'll let the broad SVC 10 miles. Okay. We could do lead one or add one. Just be all right. Drive through. $99. Cool. Oh, that's kind of cool. Nice. Got 100 reviews. I mean, that's solid. So we'll do a quick form. Um, Rob, form one. More volume, sure. Open. Let's see what they got. Never going to use M dashes. So let's see here. Okay. That'll work for right now. Questions. What do we got? First name. Is there a first name? Yeah, I'd rather do first name, to be honest. Whatever. Let's do first or full name. Sure. No, let's do first. Only because this is going to be. I just don't want it to be whenever we set up the name that it's going to be. Let's see. Last name. Okay, phone number. Cool. We don't even really need the email. That could be optional. That is not optional. Email could be optional. Right. Um, Description. Link. Let's do. Where you at here? No choice. No privacy. Hmm. Let's just use that for right now. Okay. Questions. So we have. Let's see. I question. What's your vehicle type? Readably speed through this. Interested in boat detailing. Not sure if we're gonna do that. Which city are you in? I don't want to do city. Maybe zip code. Just to put. Let's see. Yeah, just to show that. Let's see. I actually want to see reviews. Let's see that. Don't I already have that? Maybe not. Okay. So reviews. Can I link to this? Yep, perfect. All right. So I'm gonna do that. View our 100 plus 5 Eh. Okay. So that'll work. Think you're all set. Check your phone. We'll text you in a sec. Okay. Good enough for me right now, just to get this thing rolling. And then require SMS. Not yet. Like I said, we're gonna want to do oh, this looked a little different here. Did they? Tab builder. Maybe change post. I don't want post. What is this? No. Yeah, what the heck was that? Alright. So form, add creative. Now we're gonna get a video ad. Use video ads, garage. Oh my gosh, I got this all jacked up. Single image. And why is it asking me to do multiple? Video ad. Why is it asking me to do multiple? I just want to view them. This is all jacked up for me right now. Okay. Hold on 1 second, let me play this. Crap. So that has February creative. We don't want February special. Golly, are these all February? Oh my goodness. What is it, March? What in the world? No. Alright. Oh, here we go. Okay. Alright, so that works. We'll cut that up. Okay, I like that. That's pretty long. We'll be able to shorten that, but let's just run it. We're really just going to see which ad works best here. So let's get ad one. This is going to be primary. One thing that I want to do is never use M dashes. Hook first line, your card worth more. Yep. Okay, that works. Headline, description. Yep. So that will work. Let's do that, and then we're just gonna turn all of this on. Okay. No action. Um, Get offer. Cool. So that'll work. Okay. I don't know why it shows all of that, but let's do licensed music. Which music? Yikes. Okay, that sucks. So maybe not this one. Okay. Let's see what happens. We're not going to do this one. Do that one. I don't even know what this one is. Let's see. Love that. That works. Why didn't it do that? Okay. Let's do this. Nope. So I do that for the sun killer. Sure. See what this says. Okay. Let's see. Major cars under attack. Okay, I like that. Oh, UV Josh, that's why I did it. Oh, I like that. All right, so let's do this. Done. Done. I hate emojis, but it'll work. Headline, the floor is striker paint. Like that. I think this is going to be enough for right now. For what we want. Bro, why does it keep doing this? That's crazy. It's a glitch. If I do something wrong, why is it not letting me get rid of these? I do not want you. I even did all the things. Not sure why that's not working. But there's bomb, convenience play. Okay, I like that. This should be a 3. Convenience. Is that how you spell? Nice. I'm so good. All right. Dude, that is crazy. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, going through that. Ooh, that's $25 to $75 less. All right, we're going for the jugular here. Okay. Now, headline. Okay. Description. Yep. Good offer. Okay. It's just crazy that it's doing this, and I don't know why. Wild. I never want to see those again. I could just delete them from the freaking video. Okay. Let's see what happens. May not run. Maybe. And then now what we're going to do is go back to here. Let's do this. Let's separate all tabs. Claude, we're going to go back in it. Now, GHL. Now here we're going to go back. And we're going to go to the settings to integrate. So we need to plug in the ad that we just, or the form that we just did. Okay. This is really the only one that we want. What's your vehicle type? We'll do that, no problem. Service. Yeah. Okay, first name, this, got it. And then let's do, now we have to add the custom values. So go to custom values, or custom fields, I'm sorry. Custom fields, and then we have to go back to the actual lead form. And we need to make sure that we are putting these in here. What's your vehicle type? Let's add field. Add field, multi-line? No, multiple. Sorry, I'm not thinking right. Single. What's your vehicle type? Contact. Crossover. Truck. The other one was interested in boat detail. Group can be contact. And then which services are you interested in? I don't know what that one was. Which detailing service? Okay. Now we go back to integrations. Now we should be able to map that, or I did something wrong. Vehicle, bang. Service, detailing service. Okay. Bang, bang. Okay. Save. Then we're going to go into automations, the meta. And so basically, when any form, so like you can see here, so any form, any, just making sure that that sets up right, create opportunity, add tag, Slack, sure, we can set that up. Here is the, this is weird. Great. Now, can you provide the copy for the automations? When they come in as a new lead from meta lead form, they will have not booked yet, just interested. Then we confirm a time with them. All right, so what I'm going to do here is hey, this is Brandon from Top Choice. So your press come through. You come right to your driveway, or even at work. Okay, let's do that. This isn't set up yet. Um, don't forget to test that. And then we go from here. And from here, it's just going to be first name, last name, email, phone, which service you're interested in. This is going to be different. So, which detailing are you interested in? What address don't have? Contact city. Okay. That works for right now. And then internal notification. We have that. Email, sure, we have that. Um, there's that. There's that. Where you get all that info. Get that. And then message 2, 30 minutes if no reply. Wait 30 minutes. And then if it'll be fine. And then this week. So there's that. Message 3. Just contact me. Email. Yeah, that works. We can do that email. Okay. So let's just do delete all actions from here. Wait 1 day. First name. Perfect. So that'll work. 3, let's see. Wait 1 day. Um, cool. So we can do that. And then put that on. And there we go. Then another thing we're going to do is set up something with his numbers. So we're going to do like a blank spreadsheet here. And then I'm going to set up something like this. So I have this set up for my other spreadsheet. And so we don't need, let's see, ad spend, clicks, total leads. Okay, perfect. We want to make sure that these are actually working. So what we're going to do is go back to your dashboard. And then we're going to set this up. So opportunity count, that's great. This is all set up. I had a dashboard. So the opportunity is set up here. And this is basically, let's see, created on, yep, it's going to be the date range. Opportunity 1, lost, okay, cool. Meta leads, got it. So this is going to be filled out and it's going to be nice. So it's going to tell us how many lead forms came in, and then what we're going to actually, like what we're actually closing. Opportunity value, lost opportunity, won opportunities, and that's going to be all the information here. Then we basically just filter all of the leads to the spreadsheet. So this is going to be like the month, ad spend, clicks, cost per click, total leads, opt-in conversion, cost per lead, okay, total book calls, total booked appointments, cost, total, okay, let's do this, cost over booked, cost for book call, let's do cost per booked appointment, total showed appointment, show rate, offers made, cost per showed, sales, close ratio. Okay, so these are all going to be information here. Oop, pushed the wrong one. So delete those rows, columns rather. Okay, we don't really need this. Now, every month we're going to have him go in here. This is going to be KPI sheet. Top choice detail. And he's going to go in and go through for every month exactly the ad spend and then see exactly what's working. And then we're going to funnel a lead here. Use anything that comes in. We want to make sure we know exactly who's coming from what. So we know that we're going to be able to track all those leads that come in because of this system right here. Again, this is just quick and dirty, and then we're going to have him go through all of this each month, and we can even do weekly. Each week we can go through ad spend, the clicks, the cost per click, click-through rate, total leads coming in, conversion. So like we can even set this up really quick on what he's got so far. So I can walk through this. So it's going to be tough because it's not month. Let's do February. No ads ran in February this month. Okay, ad spend. This is going to be so he only spent Okay, so $100, $100, and then clicks would be. This is a little different than what I'm used to the setup, but it's just 2 clicks. Dang, this is all jacked up. I think he's got like some settings up that um, clicks, and then is there CTR. Okay, that works. Clicks is going to be, let's say, 70, 106, 106, and then this is going to be some, yeah, of this divided by this. Maybe some change, but click-through rate is going to be, I don't know, whatever that is. We're just going to guess this for right now. Okay. Total leads. I wouldn't even call that a lead, but 16. Then cost per lead. So this is going to be equals sum ad spend over leads. Okay, so $6 a lead. Total booked appointments, who knows? Cost per booked appointment, let's do sum is this over this. Total appointment showed, who knows? Show rate, we get that going. Close rate, close ratio. Okay, so cost per sale. So it would be sum and the cost, this divided by where is, oh here. And so if I get 2 booked appointments, that should be 50. So it would cost me $50 to get these 2 booked appointments. And then we're going to be able to find that because of the dashboard that we have set up. So we got, so let's do edit booked appointments, advanced settings, conditions, status 1. I would do, or pipeline is sales and stage. Uh, okay, so that'll work. There's that. Let's save that. Booked appointment value. Sum of random view. Yep, that works. Lost appointment value, open opportunities, opportunity count. Okay, cool. So that works. These are all coming from Meta so far. And then what I'd also do is I'd set up a form, quick builder, some that I've set up. Then we're going to have this first name, last name, email, phone. This is going to be different. This is going to be, isn't there a detail? I thought I created, oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, we don't need the address. We don't need this. Placeholder. Yeah, okay. And then we'll do zip code. Okay. Zip code. Um, okay, that'll work. And then I'll basically just send this to him, copy embed code, and then tell him to put this on the website until we get website web form embed. And I'll have him do that, and that way we can all this stuff go. Because all the contact forms aren't there. Let me just see how his. I don't know what that means, but I think it just has an anchor. Thanks. Let's see. No traffic. So let me right here. Maybe he doesn't have any traffic. Copy link. Okay. Interesting. So yeah, we can't see exactly what they have going on. Let's see some busy hours. But yeah, so far everything is set up properly. We're gonna have that form set up as well. So automation, the web form. So anytime someone submits that web form, it's gonna go that way. So we want to make sure we set this up. Form submitted, perfect, saved. And then right now we're just going to do this part. So since we made a lot of changes to it, I'm just going to duplicate this. And change this to delete that. And then this is going to be a form. Form submit, and then which form? Form is bang bang, contact. Delete that. Find opportunity, add tag. We're going to add website lead. And then we see all this info. It's going to be the same stuff. Cool. Let's save that. Got to go back. And then this is going to be, where is it? We're going to delete this workflow because we don't want to have redundancy. It's going to be web. There we go. So that is a quick and dirty process for these leads coming in. So sales created on advanced filters, open, got it. So honestly, what I would do is input all of these. Let's see if we're able to do that. Lead library. So top choice here. Bang. All right. Lead center intake. Yeah, baby. All right. So let's do this. We're going to download all of this. See exactly what we have going on here. Got it. All right. And then now we're going to, I can get rid of this now. We're going to import contacts. Got it. Next, down here. Click downloads. That's going to be naughty. All right. Name, source. So stage. No, we're not going to do that. This is basically for reactivation only. As long as we have their name, email. We don't have a freaking email. No phone number. Hot dog, no phone number. All right. So this is basically nada. So let's see what we can do. Add tags. This is going to be manual lead center add reactivate. So that's just a little OD, but I just want to make sure because this is an ad, and so typically we would have these come in and just put them in the system, but I'm going to check with them first, but just have all these tagged that way. So we just make sure. Okay. So cool. And I want to make sure. That's crazy. There's no phone numbers. Unbelievable. So what are we doing with this? Oh, because they were all messages. Okay. So that tells me if he's got 1,400 people in his lead center, that tells me he's definitely deleting his ads. Okay, cool. Okay. This isn't really live yet. Oh, we spent $2. Yeah, I'll keep you guys posted, see how this goes. But right now we have it set up. We have basic GHL, meta ad audit, campaign setup, quick and dirty spreadsheet. So we have that set up. Past customer reactivation. So we're going to set that up as well. But we're going to make sure that he is okay with what we're going to do first. Everything was set up, currently 9K. So the GHL information, the reactivation, new lead booked, completed. I kind of like this as a little better. So let's do this. Let's mess with the pipeline. I don't like that. Appointment scheduled. Maybe. Complete. Okay. Close one. I think that's fine. Membership offered. Let's do that. Membership offered. Then another one. Member active. Okay. Member active. Then reactivation needed. I like that. That's just one timer. Okay. And then for him, that's where I would probably do something like on the tag side to where if it audit like an automation to where if we're going to drag them over here, reactivation needed, that was one time. Maybe we add a tag, say like one time or something like that. So we know like who's who. So we definitely want to separate the one-timers so we can reactivate and things like that. But that's something I have to connect with him on first to make sure we can do that. But yeah, all in all, that is something that we are really live. We were able to do that. And you saw it. Really the biggest issue was getting the biggest time suck was the Claude. So making sure that we get everything built out. But we also have the offers that were comparable. So we definitely want to make sure that these offers are going to get us here. And we're going to go through this more in depth, but I'm just showing you exactly how these offers are come to. He's probably going to look at this and say, heck no, or heck yes. So that's what we definitely want to make sure that everything's going to get us there. But another thing that I would do is really just, I could spit the the leads here, so we know exactly what the leads are coming from, but it'll tell us on the dashboard. And then once we get more action, you'll be able to see exactly what we're working with. So I want to see if any of this is working just before we end this. Nothing yet. So we got everything live. I already spent $2 on what? This one, Sun Killer. All right, let's roll it. And then yeah, we got some clicks. That works. No form fills yet. Or do we even have? Oh hell, we don't even have lead forms. We have the conversion on here. Okay, so like preset. Oh, I think he's on like some kind of like aided result. Yeah, okay, here we go. Cost per result. All right, that works. Oh, lead form, yeah. So that was already there. Whatever. Lead form. Cool. Awesome. So everything's set up, and then I will keep everything updated, keep you guys updated, see what we were able to accomplish. But like I said, just a quick automation for the speed of the lead, just to make sure that we're getting contact with them, bringing them into this new lead, and then making sure we get these contacts all together. So it looks like um, maybe they weren't able to upload anything. Queued. Weird. Why not? Okay, so it's taking a while. Odd. Okay. Yeah, I would love to hear your feedback on something like this. Again, this is quick and dirty. I talked to him in the gym an hour before this happened. He's fired up about it, and so we're just going to iron through all of this together and continue to optimize the pipeline, optimize the automations to make sure that everything's legit. And then down the road, maybe we'd get into his website, the SEO side and GPP side. That works, of course. And then maybe some scheduling if that's something that he's able to do. It's just tough with stuff like this because sometimes jobs take longer than others, and it's just, especially if you're a one-man band, it's tough to really get that. So I'd much rather him handle the appointment setting at this point. And then the ads, we just need to make sure which ads are working from there. So I'm gonna check with him, tell him that everything's going good. We're live on these things, and then basically going to check to see. Like, did he have any conversations started? Yeah, he did, and he spent $18. Yeah, so I'm just curious to see how those conversations go. It's just hard to manage those, is why I don't like it. But all right, let me know if you guys have any questions, and let me know how this video was. I definitely want to continue doing stuff like this and really doing more content like this and walking through exactly what we're able to do and show you guys what's possible. So, all right, guys, see you soon.